A Southern Derby tonight in the NZIHL. Canterbury Red Devils travelling down the South Island to come into Dunedin, looking to steal some points away from the home team, Dunedin Thunder. Tēnā koutou katoa no mai, haere mai. Welcome to the Dunedin Ice Stadium here in Ōtepoti, Dunedin. I'm Matt Withen. I'm joined here by Michael Stitley to bring you all the action from the games over the coming weekend and what will be a thrilling 2 games of intense action in the NZIHL with very important points up for grabs midway through the season, Michael.
Well, we have quite a tight competition. The Stampede have kind of come out to the top, but everyone else is jumbled up in the middle there. You've got Thunder, or Admirals next, followed by Thunder, and Swarm just, I think, 1 point above the Devils, but with games in hand. So these are important points up for grabs this weekend as far as the league standings go.
Yeah, two big wins from either team could really put them in a strong position going forward, and especially if you're looking to make that top 2 for their home advantage, which can be very important come playoffs.
Oh, absolutely. And the Stampede can be caught too. The Stampede have played some close games, both against, they've been beaten by Thunder, and Red Devils took them to overtime. And very close game last weekend with the Swarm. So the Stampede are, the difference has lessened between their dominance. So this could be the year that they get knocked off, and all these other teams are fighting to be the team that does it.
Yeah, this is the first meeting of the regular season for these two teams. So apart from the preseason game, which was a one-sided affair, a very different-looking Canterbury team though. So you can't go into this game as a Dunedin Thunder thinking that it's going to be the same result.
Well, they've had flashes of brilliance at goaltending, but it's been inconsistent. So they've had excellent games out of Tim Carey, now Fanning, and Daniel Reason. And they have an exciting import, Gagnon, who is from Quebec, and he's really been lighting up the scoreboard. So with the additional import player that they're allowed for finishing last, it's really shook up their roster and really has put them in the thick of things here for the season.
Yeah, you can see there Gagnon and Fabian Haast in the top 5 there for the Red Devils in the scoring. Those two players there have combined for 37 points between them, so Thunder will have to keep their eyes out for those. Interesting, Gagnon has had 58 shots so far over 8 games. He's been not afraid to shoot the puck, that's for sure. Big game. Southern Derby, the rivalry continues. Canterbury and Otago, or Dunedin here, and specifically with the Dunedin Thunder, carries on. Last year, it was the Dunedin Thunder winning all 4 games. And there's the score points, you can see there. So Thunder could really put themselves in a strong position here with 2 wins, taking 6 points. And Canterbury Red Devils, they don't want to be left behind. They've already had 8 games after this weekend, 10 games, so only 6 left to get into a good solid position there. Starting lineup, I've got the Red Devils here. So we've got Sean Brown, Fabian Haast and Kieran Higgins, along with Logan Willis and Hayden Bowl. And starting goaltender for the Red Devils is Tim Carey. And looks like we've got James Moore starting in net for the Dunedin Thunder. Looks like Katsu Ikai, Ian Ortis and Will Barry, who's moved on to that line as the forwards for the Dunedin Thunder, and Morgan Blair and Sam Loisel, the defense for the Dunedin Thunder.
And our weather report, it's a beautiful night out in Ōtepoti, Dunedin. You can see the convergence of Jupiter and Venus in the western sky. And inside the rink, we have 100% chance of Thunder hockey.
All right, let's go. Period 1. Friday night hockey here in New Zealand underway. And an early entry for Will Barry. Gets a shot away. And a save from Carey to get himself settled into the game straight away.
Well, that's not the way you want to start the game as a goalie.
Making a good save or having a shot on goal within the first 5 seconds?
Having a shot right off the face-off with a free zone entry.
Yeah, Will Barry, one of the changes in the lineup, getting onto the line with Ian Ortis. So it's a very young line. Katsu Ikai on that lineup as well. They'll be looking to make a statement here. Loisel sends this around the boards. It'll come around to the far side for Ortis. Tried to dump that one in. And Red Devils break it out. Haast brings it back for the Red Devils. Pass across ice to Gagnon. Gagnon pushed off the puck by Beckstead. Was loose puck there for the Red Devils. They have a shot and a save from Moore. So both goalies getting into the game early. Brown, the captain, tried to find Hust on the far side.
Good play by Blair there to break up that pass. Oh, Thunder's just going to let him have the puck on the change.
Red Devils in the zone, chance to shoot it, and blocked in front by Stigman, who's wearing the A tonight, one of the two A's. Joe Orr, the other one. And in the absence of Regan Wilson, Ian Ortis taking the captain's role tonight for the Dunedin Thunder.
First shift for Tristan Darling on the season after coming back from injury. So good to see him back in the lineup.
Ollie Rout put it down low for Joe Orr. Left it for Rout, but intercepted. And played out by Jan Turia. Jan Turia back on the ice in the NZIHL, formerly of the Dunedin Thunder, way back when, 2016, 10 years ago.
We have some Thunder alumni on the Canterbury roster. We have Caleb Hansard on the ice currently too, and Sean Brown's previously played for Thunder, as has George Hopkins.
Chris Eden pulls it in, and there's a net knocked off, as that was, I believe, Joe Wall going hard to the net. A whistle was blown. Chris Eden, one of the top scorers for the Dunedin Thunder, highest New Zealand-based player. 10 points for him on the season. Significant weekend for him, just a couple of weekends ago, with 250 games coming up, which is... Oh, sorry, no, it was 500 points. Was it 500 points?
500 points.
500 points, yeah, it was, of course, I was here. Talked about it a lot. 500 points is a huge milestone for NZIHL, and he stands alone on top of the mountain. He puts one towards the net there, kept out by Carey. And behind the net still. Looks out the front, Loy's out, shoots, and it's into the glove of Carey. No real screen in front there.
They saw that all the way. We had another league milestone with Connor Harrison playing his 250th game last weekend for the Stampede versus the Storm. Another Thunder alumnus, Connor Harrison.
Yeah, I guess it's a theme for New Zealand ice hockey as players move around. There's a long shot that goes high over the top from Lloyd Zhao.
Good play there by Boniface to get in the way of Haas there. Haas had a breakaway chance.
Higgins couldn't work his way in. And it's into neutral zone. Moved up to Beck. Beck getting a chance to play with some extremely veteran players, with Joe War and Chris Eden, over 300, I believe over 350 games between the two of them. And Cody Beck just starting his NZIHL journey. There's a pass in front from the Red Devils.
That'll help you get comfortable on your shifts, won't it? You have those guys on your line.
He'd certainly learn a lot from those two, that's for sure.
Oh, bad turnover there.
That guy, Ortis couldn't get his shot on net though, just got deflected in front. And he sends this one down low. Ortis in behind the net. Loy's out. Across to Blair, but he can't handle the hot pass. Blair shoots through traffic. It's loose in front. There's a follow-up by Barry. And Carey with a sharp
Big save. Stayed square to the puck. Good fundamental goaltending.
Nice little dig out from between the feet there by Will Barry. See that one on the replay. It's just sitting there in amongst all the feet, and he goes in, drags it around. Face-off win to Rout. Rout looks to the point. Blair across to Stegman. Stegman shoots. Traffic. Follow-up shot. And kept out by Carey. Not sure if that went wide.
Thunder's done well to keep zone possession here. They've really been threatening.
Red Devils break it out through the middle. Turia shooting. And it's into the pads of Moore, who was in good position there. What a nice play through the middle there by the Red Devils.
High danger. He had the pass too with Gagnon on the coming down the right side on the far post. It was a nice play.
Yeah, I think a right move to shoot that one there. Always a good opportunity when you've got that kind of look, just to shoot it.
For a young player, you want to shoot that low though to get that rebound. You let the goalie hold it, and then you lose a little bit of your scoring chance.
Well, another opportunity for the Red Devils. That was Gagnon doing a good job Oh, nice tip by Michael Morrissey.
Fellow Pennsylvanian.
Yeah,
from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
I think that was kept in by the Red Devils, but looks like they're going to have a few changes, so no real pressure down low. Ollie Rout, though, almost turned it over. Couldn't find Chris Eden. Gagnon, pass up the middle, picked off by Stegman. Steps in, knocked off his stick, though. And Red Devils will escape here. Nice pass up to Morrissey. Morrissey trying to feed it to the middle. Can't do it, and it's back into the neutral zone.
The Red Devils look good in transition here. They're really attacking and moving the puck up ice.
Something for the Thunder to look out for. No centering passes. Chris Eden moves it across. Hurrying up the middle to Joe Waugh. Did well to hold on to it. And behind, look out into the front for Eden. Eden shooting, and he's put that high. And it goes around the boards. It's going to come all the way out and then all the way back down to the Thunder zone for Sam Loisdale to pick it up.
It's a dangerous chance there by the Thunder. Eden's deadly in that spot.
Huge stretch pass up to Eden, who gets taken down. Arms stay down. Still there for the Thunder. Eden to the centre. Oh, that one through the feet.
Good play by Loisdale to keep that in.
Shot. Hits the legs in front and cleared out by the Red Devils. All the way down for Max Haring. Puts it in behind for Joe Waugh. Looking for an option. And gets out of the zone just off the stick of Blair. Loisdale trying to get away from Bowl, and Haast works his way up through the middle. Shooting, and that one's right into the pads, and then a follow-up from Loisdale.
Bargy there.
Loisdale looks like he might have got a push from behind the way he went into Carey, but of course anytime you touch the goalie you're going to get a swarm of Red players on top of you there.
As you should.
Didn't quite catch that for the final 2 seconds there. Yeah, I think they might have taken a wee push.
They may have embellished a little bit by leaning in on the goalie.
Big crowd here at the Dunedin Night Stadium for this game.
He's being called
for interference. So he is. Goaltender interference. So that's a power play for the Red Devils. Good spotting, Mike. I was too busy looking at the large crowd we've got here at the Dunedin Night Stadium coming out for this Friday night game. 25% on the power play for the Red Devils. Can they get off to a fly here? Haas, long shot. It goes high off the glass and behind. Couldn't keep it in though. Big set to the middle for Ortis. Shoots, and it's into the glove of Carey. There will be a whistle. It looked like he wanted to play it, but the whistle is gone. 2 short-handed goals by the Thunder this season, so a few of the Red Devils, that's something to look out for.
That was a good pass by Beckstead there to get it to Ian Otis there with open ice. Stick on the ice.
Beckstead doing a good job there, killing off some time.
Got another call coming.
Holding.
Looks like Sean Brown is going to go and it's going to even things up.
Don't forget, you can head to the NZIHL.com website, find the schedule, and where you can find the link just on the right-hand side of the game in progress. Find your way to the stats page where you can follow all the stats as they come up during the game. I can tell you that the referees tonight are Ted Howard, Ashley Davidson, and linesman Barrett Wilson and Adam Nagy. So a bit of 4-on-4 hockey here. Blair sent it down, and Rout could not win the puck in behind the net, so the Red Devils chance to come up ice. Gagnon. He's got Haas in the middle, takes a sharp angle shot that's up over the top, and comes around out to neutral. Haas looking to beat Joe Waugh with speed. Morgan Blair in some trouble down low, but Stegman, nice support there. Nice little play by Blair found route through the middle. Leaves it for Stegman. Shooting. Nice save by Carey. Goes up into the netting in behind. And we get a whistle.
Tim Carey's playing really well. He's tracking the puck well and playing good positional goaltending.
.40 seconds left of 4-on-4. We are just over 7 minutes through the first period. No score. Big Stead. Boniface. Boniface one-time shot, and it's an easy save for Tim Carey. Saw that one a mile away. Bad shot there from Boniface into the glove. That's the sort of shot they want from Stegman with his hard one-timer. Hunts with a nice pass up. Hurrying blocked the shot. Looks to move it up ice. Off the feet though when he tried to pass it to Boniface, and Chris Eden has to regroup.
It's good to see Kieran Higgins back in the league after a few years' absence.
Eden, toe drag, and takes a shot. That's into the chest of Carey.
They haven't tested Carey low. They've shot him into his body and his glove.
Yeah, he hasn't had too many troubling shots. I guess the most dangerous one was Will Barry earlier on. But so far, like you say, Mike, they're all pretty much straight into the chest or the glove. Big Stead wins the puck off low, and a pass across to Ortis. Ortis pulls up, looks to the centre, and Big Stead.
Dangerous deflection attempt there.
Couldn't get it towards the back of the net though. Keogh Cope can't chase this one down. No icing, as it's now a power play for the Dunedin Thunder. 20 seconds on the clock with the extra man. Big Stead enters the zone. Cross for Eden. Eden, Stegman shooting. That's just high and wide. NZIHL will chase this one back. Keogh Cope will put some pressure on him, and that'll kill off the final seconds of the power play. Neither team successful. Eden works this one in. Sent back down. Off the linesman, picked up by Morrissey. Looks to the man at the top. He's open. Takes a shot. Shoots it wide, and a bouncing puck for Turia. Couldn't get a stick on that one as it came off the backboards. Still with it though. Jan Turia leaves it for Morrissey. Morrissey still with it. Still there for the Red Devils, putting a shot on the backhand, and knocked down was Turia in a heavy collision.
NZIHL put Morrison down. He's a little bit of a wrecking ball in this shift.
Red Devils still with possession here. Great shift from them. Shot goes in behind. Controlling well. Turia trying to force this one on the backhand towards the goal, and the Red Devils finally lose possession, and Thunder able to clear it. They won't get called for icing there, so they get a change. Pass up the middle. Higgins turned it over. Or couldn't take advantage of the puck just inside the blue line. Play up the boards. Kept in by Hurry. Sends it in low. No pressure on the Red Devils. Easy breakout. Up through the middle. Off the feet of Haast. And play it out to the neutral zone by the Thunder. Josh Lowe with the puck here for the Red Devils. Sends it up. Haast turned it over. Lost it to Ikai. Ikai shooting. Low and onto the pads. Kicked out by Carey. Ikai looking industrious in his first season with the Dunedin Thunder.
That's the thing, when you pressure the exit, you get those turnovers.
Bowl pulls up, tried to feed it through the legs of Hurring, and that's a solid hit there from Sean Brown on Max Hurring. Haast dancing with the puck, pulling up on the hardboards, looking across to Tirangi Hanare, who puts it in behind for Low. Another shot on. That one's high and wide, and Haast can't find the back of the net.
It's been a good shift by the Devils.
towards the front of the net, cut off by a route. Did a good job. Needs to get this one out. He turns it back for Blair. Blair under pressure. Comes out from behind his net and finally gets it to Joe Waugh, who will bring it into the zone. Trying to get around Keogh Cope. Good defence on the blue line by the Red Devils.
They're intercepting those passes, getting in the passing lanes.
Darling's had his stick break. First game back, and there's a couple $100 in the bank for you. I think we've got offside there. Yeah, Adam Nagy just... Some really strong shifts there from the Red Devils the last few minutes, Michael.
They're really good in transitioning the passes up ice, and then they've turned defense into offense by intercepting the Thunder's long exit passes and turning them back into the zone.
Boniface turned it over behind the net, and the Red Devils with possession again. Into the corner by Gagnon. Plays it in behind the net. Little play in front. Can't get it through to the player. Ortis. Shooting. Just flipping that one on the net. Bounces into the corner. Ikai there. Around the far side. Barry. Can't win the puck. And Caleb Hunts with it. Plays it up the boards. Gagnon gets through, but can't get to it before it goes down below the goal. Look to the front. That was Higgins. Couldn't get a clean puck there.
He's had to pass in his skates.
It's just in front, shot on. It's still loose. No, there's a whistle.
Covered. Big save there by James Moore.
Some really good play there by the Red Devils. They've come into the town looking to capitalise on a big game they had last week against the Admirals, so carrying their momentum.
Thunder's out shooting, but I think Canterbury has really had the better scoring opportunities out of this.
Ice has certainly been tilted the last 5 minutes for the Red Devils. They turned that one over, but a giveaway by Rout. Not happy with it. Darling back on the ice with a fresh stick. Knocked off the stick of Darling, but he gets it to Blair. Blair, a little soft pass up the route, but it jumps away from his stick. Carey plays it to the corner. Blair, who's down low, helping out. Opportunity for the Red Devils. It's Hurst. Hurst delays. Trying to find the man stricken
towards
towards
the net. Good play by Tristan Darling.
Yeah, that's the defence in him. He's played defence in the past. Brown. There's a for Hurst. Dangling, trying to put a backhand pass in the middle. And the Thunder holding on here, but it certainly looks like the Red Devils have come here with some great play. There's a turnover in front, but Carey sharp came out to play that one out. Eden, soft little touch for Joe Waugh. Does he have the speed to get in on there? He doesn't. He pulls up, looks to the centre for Eden. Stegman had it knocked away from him. Nice little play there by Park. Nice play. Stegman shooting. It's off another leg in front. Bounces out to the far side. Ortis bats it down low. Brown makes a wee shot from Cody Beck. There was a tip on, bouncing in behind the net. Ortis, puck stolen off him by Brown.
I think that's going to be the recipe for Thunder, is they need to get that shot through traffic and get some tips.
Ortis trying to dance around Brown, but Sean Brown, veteran player, saw that one coming. Sent in for Turia. Pressed to the boards by Loisel. Gagnon gets trapped, but no calls. Puts it towards the front, and I think that was Caleb Hunt streaking. Here's opportunity. Numbers here for the Thunder. Ikai shoots out of the glove of Carey.
That was a good opportunity there. Carey had trouble with that one.
Gagnon moves it across to Morrissey.
That's offsides.
Good spotting, Mike. 4 minutes, 39 seconds left in the first period. No score so far.
So young players with that zone entry there. The puck carrier made a move just before the blue line, and that caused his teammate to go offsides. You make your move after the blue line.
Yeah, you got to get it in. Got to get that puck over that blue line. Thunder move it ahead, but Red Devils with position in their own zone. Pass up the middle, picked off by Rout. Tried to leave it behind for Bick, but for Bigstead.
Oh, here we go.
Cole Bigstead pulls up, delays, finds Loisel, back to Bigstead. And he curls back to the top. And opportunity loss here for the Thunder. Didn't even get a shot away when it looks like they were going to have maybe a 3-on-1. Bolt pass up to Lowe. Gets around Boniface. Backhand shot.
That's a goal.
Oh, they score. That was number 28, Keogh. Following up. Puts it past James Moore. And the Red Devils open the scoring.
I think it's Harry Lowe that made that play. He maintained the puck possession and made the pass. His effort really led to that goal.
Yeah, centering pass just got off the skate there of Joe War and popped out nicely for Keogh. First goal of the night goes to the Red Devils. 16 minutes gone. 1-0 Red Devils. They've quietened the crowd here in Dunedin. Big crowd out tonight. They won't enjoy that one. I want to see the green machine get going. Joe War steps to the middle. Shot. Oh, good save from Carey.
A good shot too.
Had some zip on it. Play in the corner. And we're going to have a penalty here. What's the call? Cross check. Could be one of the Red Devils headed to the bench. Yes, it is. Number 55, Logan Willis. It's power play number 2 for the Dunedin Thunder.
First full length one, so let's see what they can do on this.
Full length one so far. We haven't. Red Devils almost had one, but they took a penalty. First key is to win possession. Stigman does. Keeps it in. Gets it to Bigstead. Has a short, sharp angle shot there. Doesn't beat Carey. Funny bounce off the door on the far side. Puts pressure on Bigstead. Wizal in there digging away like a demented mole. And they free the puck, the Thunder. They do. Up to the top with Bigstead. To Loisel. Loisel's parents in town, coming over from Canada, from Quebec, to watch their son play here in Dunedin.
Nice article in the ODT about him.
There's a shot. Then didn't get a lot on it, Loisel, that time, and it just floated on net.
A knuckleball shot like that sometimes can be deceptive to the goalie.
That can be, yeah. You expect them to come with that hard zip on them, but there's just a bit of a flutter puck, and it gives the opportunity for the bouncing puck to sort of create chaos. Thunder.
They've kept it in the zone for pretty much the whole power play so far.
With possession, looking to set up. Bigstead put it on net, but kept out by Carey. And Eden tried to get it up to Loisel. Loisel, though, does a good job. Does he keep it in? No, Hust. Fabian Hust swoops in, steals the puck, looking to get around Stigman. Cannot do that. Stigman played the body the whole way.
Textbook defense on that play.
Big Stead puts the head down. Looking for the slash. Plays it up to Loisel. Shot. Loose puck. No one there on the far side. Backhand from Eden goes in behind. And kept out by the Red Devils. To the neutral zone. Looking for a change. Big Stead gets the puck into the zone. Trying to toe drag his way to the front. Oh, and he scores!
I think Eden may have deflected that. We'll have to see the replay. Definitely through traffic. An awkward shot, but in the net it goes.
Well, he just sort of went for that classic toe drag that he so likes to do. Somehow finds the back of the net. We might see it from this angle. Here he comes.
I don't think Eden got anything on that.
Wow, just a tight angle and a tiny gap for Big Stead to put it home.
That's a screen goalie. He didn't completely see that shot. You don't see it come off the stick. It's hard to tell where it's going.
That's what the Thunder needed. A power play goal to get them underway here. Scores tied, 1 apiece late in the first period. That got the crowd on their feet. Bit of a discussion between the Canterbury bench and the officials. Once again, Dunedin Thunder pushing ahead with the shots. 17 shots in the first period to 6. But a score of 1-1 is all that counts, really, isn't it, Michael?
It's the one that goes in the net that counts. But if you don't shoot them on the net, they don't tend to go in.
That's right.
But they've really maintained possession well on that power play.
So we're going to have ourselves some intermission entertainment coming up, as we always do here in Dunedin. The first intermission, we will have the slingshot, the human slingshot, the invention that the team here in Dunedin has come up with. I think we're going to have a couple of local plumbers, perhaps, doing the slingshot tonight.
Well, in line with our intermission entertainment, I'd like to shout out Brendan O'Neill and Zara Redmond, who are our medical team on site. Without a medical team here to maintain the safety of the participants and of our intermission entertainment, the games can't go on, so we value them being so giving of their time and skill.
All right, back underway after that short delay. Minute and a half to go, first period. Max Hurring skates this one in. Below the goal line. Will Barry there to help out. Sent around the boards by the Red Devils, and they'll get it out to neutral zone. Gagnon picks it up. Trying to get around, goes on the backhand, puts it over the top of James Moore in net. Joe Wall with speed. Knocked off his stick by Willis. Still there for the Thunder. Barry puts it back in behind the net. Willis around the boards. Stegman will pick it up. Shooting from long range, but another block in front. This time that was Gagnon. Hard around the boards. Will come to this near corner for Blair. Blair plays it down low. Picks it up behind the net. Back to the point for Stegman. Shot knocked down in front by Ikai. That'll be high sticking if he played it. Pretty sure. So Red Devils opportunity to get it out. Kept in by Stegman. Shoots. And that was right into the middle of the chest of Tim Carey. Bats it down and makes a save.
Get a change for the last waning seconds of the first period. It's been a quick period.
They always feel quick. They always feel quick.
Time flies when you're having fun.
There's no ad breaks, you know. When you watch the NHL and there's so many ad breaks. Here, we just hockey. The odd whistle, but yeah, 20 minutes goes by very fast. Thunder, 10 seconds to work here. Can they get the puck free and get it into the front of the net? No, they don't. And the Red Devils, big pass up ice. That might be icing, but it doesn't get there before the end of the period. So 20 minutes done and dusted here in Dunedin. Ice Stadium. Took a little while to warm up, but the Red Devils finally put one on the net by Keo Cope. And then Bigstead for the Dunedin Thunder got the crowd on their feet, equalising late in the first period.
Saw some good goaltending out of Tim Carey. It was busy, 18 shots in the one period. A lot of work.
Yeah. All right, we do have Plumbing Worlds, plumbers, local boys, and well, actually, no, not a plumber. We got Robbie. Robbie, the first one to go on the slingshot. He's from Red Bull. He's a Red Bull ambassador. So we're going to set up the big Dunedin Thunder black buckets in the middle of the rink. And although I don't think they're playing for any prizes, I always like to score them on how many buckets they knock over. Followed up, we'll have Jeff, our local apprentice electrician, not a plumber. And Hayden will go third. He is a plumber from ProFlow Plumbing and Gas, one of our major sponsors here at the Dunedin Thunder. So big shout out to the tradies and the Red Bull ambassador. Of course, they chucked me a wee Red Bull before the game, so I'll be hoeing into that in the second period to keep me revitalised, keep me energetic.
It gives you wings.
That's right. I don't think I'll use them to jump off the scaffold here. I'll climb down.
That would be helpful.
Right, get in there. Get in there, son. Great view from our cameras behind the net. Buckets reasonably well spread out tonight. Away we go. Go, Robbie. He's got some speed. Looks pretty straight. 1, 2, 4 buckets. Pretty good. He was fair trucking along there.
I think these participants should perhaps wear a mouth guard.
Potentially. Potentially. They'd have to supply fresh ones each time though, Michael, I'm sure. And it wouldn't want to be using the you wouldn't want to be using the ones from last time. Alright, Jeff, second up. Got to beat 4. Keys to be nice and straight and then kind of at least get a little bit of an angle on so you can stretch out. Away we go. A little bit slower. Looks to be controlling his direction. And he's all... I'll give him 2 there. I'll give him 2. Not enough speed. Not enough speed from Jeff. Third.
Force equals mass times acceleration. I don't think he had enough acceleration. He had the mass.
You can't say that.
It's physics.
He's got the mass. That's one way of saying it, Michael. Here we go. Come on, Hayden. A little bit more speed from Hayden. Looks pretty straight. A little bit opposite canter at the end.
Oh, he gets extra points for breaking the bucket.
Yeah, that bucket has been...
Or a penalty.
Wow.
One or the other.
Yeah, I hope they clean that up before the next period. And the last thing you want is to be on a breakaway and standing on a bit of plastic. Suddenly your feet go out from under you. That's seen better days, those buckets. I think they've been used for many, many intermissions. All right, yo. We're going to head away for 15 minutes. 1-0 is the score here in Ōtepoti, Dunedin.
Go ahead and get a cold beverage and we'll be back for the second period.
I'm going to do that one again. Ice hockey classic.
Oh, just when you're ready, Matt. Oh, not then.
Geez, how do you hit the glass through that? Hello everybody, welcome to the NZIHL Weekly Roundup. My name's Matt Whiffen and I'm going to be bringing you all the latest news and information from over the last fortnight. Let's take a look at the action on the ice. Sky City Stampede continued their strong form to start the season, heading up to Auckland to take on the West Auckland Admirals, coming out with victories up there on the 30th and 31st of May, 4-1 and 6-3 respectively. They're looking really good to start the season. Add to that, the Stampede were back on action down in Queenstown, hosting the Botany Swarm, where they were able to come away with 2 wins. Big one, 10-2 in the first game, before an overtime victory, 4-3 in game number 2, seeing them take the top of the table. Down in Christchurch, the Admirals were taking on the Canterbury Red Devils. Split weekend there with a 4-1 victory to the Admirals in game 1 before a feisty game in game number 2 led to a big win for the Canterbury Red Devils, 8-2. Take a look at the standings now. We can see the Sky City Stampede are up on top with the West Auckland Admirals in second place, followed by the Dunedin Thunder. Botany Swarm in fourth with the Red Devils in fifth place, but Dunedin Thunder and Botany Swarm have got 2 games in hand. The race for the scoring title is heating up with Connor Jean coming into the Sky City Stampede setup and lighting up the league. He is currently leading the scoring race ahead of Red Devils forward Alex Gagnon. Lucky Frere, the only New Zealander in the top 5, sits in number 3, followed by Fabian Haast of the Red Devils, and then another Sky City Stampede import Max Roth rounding out the top 5. Nice to see a New Zealand there, mixing it up with all the imports. Off the ice, we've had a couple of big milestones for a few players around the league. Sky City Stampede veteran Connor Harrison racking up 250 games in the NZIHL, which is a huge milestone, so congratulations to Connor Harrison, cementing his place among the league's most enduring competitors. Botany Swarm forward Ollie Hay was also recognised over the weekends with his 150th NZIHL game, so congratulations to Ollie Hay. In some interesting international news, Dunedin representatives Luke Stegman, Cole Beckstead and Sam Loisel have all been selected to suit up for the Canadian team in the 2026 Ice Hockey Classic in Australia. They will be taking on Team USA in the Hobart rounds coming up in July. We'll have more of that shortly when we talk to Luke Stegman about his selection for Canada. Finally, a quick note from out of Auckland, with the West Auckland Admirals teaming up with Pure New Zealand to officially become the Pure New Zealand Admirals. This move reflects an expanded partnership with the organisation and the long-term sponsor, Pure New Zealand, and they will be taking a greater presence within that organisation moving forward. Well, that's it for the news from over the last fortnight. Thanks for joining us, New Zealand. I'm Matt Whiffen, and remember, pucks on net. No mai, haere mai. Welcome back, folks. Thanks for joining us. We're here at the Dunedin Ice Stadium in lovely Otipoti, Dunedin. We got a big game going on here. It's 1-1. The visiting team Red Devils scored first before the Dunedin Thunder came back, scored one late on the power play. My name's Matt Whiffen. I'm here with Michael Stiley, bringing you all the action. Now, what do we like about the Red Devils period there, Michael?
Well, the goaltending was excellent. Tim Carey saw 18 shots and was tracking the puck well, and the only one that went in, he had a little bit of screen and traffic in front. They've attacked in transition, so they've picked off passes in the neutral zone and turned those back into offensive scoring chances. So I think that they're pressuring the zone exit from Thunder, and their transition has really given them some good scoring chances. Although it hasn't really translated into shots, but they still got one on the board.
Yeah.
Now, Thunder on the power play looked very strong, so the Red Devils need to stay out of the box, but Thunder's going to make them pay.
Yeah, they've been strong all season on the power play, running at 30%. The Dunedin Thunder at the power play. That's number one over the year. And they scored one tonight, so that is definitely key for the Red Devils. One thing that the Thunder do well is when they get possession, they can hold on to it for long periods of time. They've got real good playmakers up front, and the likes of Stegman and Loisel, really good at just keeping that puck inside that zone, putting it back down. I'd like to see them get a few more shots from the point on goal or towards the goal. There's been a lot of block shots from the Red Devils tonight, so it's just a little bit of a fake, a little bit of a left to right movement just to try and get those lanes.
That's right. Bring it to the center more, walk the blue line.
Yeah. But yeah, like you say, with Tim Carey in goal, saving 17 shots out of 18 so far, can't ask for much more.
He's playing very well. I would say probably the best goaltender in the league, and this is borne out by statistics, is Joel Girard out of Stampede. He's been very impressive. Put your thoughts in the chat if you think there's someone playing better.
Period 2 underway. Fabian Haas, one of the strongest players for the Red Devils this evening and all season long. Blair walks it into the corner, puts it around behind. Red Devils pick it up, centering pass.
Speaking of Haas, I just couldn't control it.
Just off his foot. He had a step there. He was gone if that had gone to the stick.
So good when you see import players return for another season.
Turnover, funny bounce. Chance for the Red Devils. Trying to go over the top was Haas, but
Zamboni door bounce.
Yeah, that's. You think you'd know about that by now if you're the Thunder players. It probably happens twice in training every day. Stegman keeps it in, works to the corner, still with it, looks across ice, and Haring with a bouncing puck couldn't get it towards the net. Beckstead pulls up. Haring's at the point. Looks across to Stegman. There's a lane shot. Oh, it's a low shot there, kicked out to the middle. Kept in by Thunder. Knocked away from Beckstead all the way down. Haring looks around the boards to Stegman. Plays it up the boards to Beckstead. Long cross-ice pass. Just bouncing over the stick of route. Red Devils back in on attack. Gagnon looks to the point. Josh Lowe with a shot from long range. Didn't get through to the goal. Gagnon to the front and goes past everyone. That'll go all the way down to Carey.
I thought that was played by the Devils, not the Thunder.
Yeah, I think they got that wrong, unless it touched the Thunder player on the way past. But maybe that is an interesting call. I'm pretty sure that was a pass all the way from Gagnon, all the way.
That's what Stegman is arguing there.
Yeah. Well, let's hope it doesn't bite the Thunder in the backside. Beckstead will take the draw up against Gagnon. 2 number 88s. Beckstead gets the puck in behind. Looks across ice. Morrissey though intercepts. Morrissey takes a shot. He's put that well wide. Off the backboards. Played across ice by Big Steve. Jan Turia skating back, looking for an option. Hunts up the middle, almost turned it over. Lois Sal couldn't hold it. Morrissey cannot find the centering pass. Bick plays it up to Eden. Eden with a bit of room, bit of speed. Toe drag. Put a shot wide.
Dangerous this high.
I think the defenseman just got a stick on that one.
A lot of equipment on the ice here. Stick and neck guard.
Yeah, just clogging up the middle of the ice here. Gagnon plays it across.
It's like a yard sale out there.
Played in by Hunts. Into the corner. The one's around the boards. It will come out to neutral zone. Harry Lowe picks it up. Lowe trying to make a long pass.
That's
gone
icing.
past everyone. That will be an icing. No doubt about that one.
Little harassment by Cody Bick there forced the errant pass that went for icing. Good to see the young players with the effort and the hustle.
Not sure when they'll put up the post, but keep an eye out on the Dunedin Thunder Instagram page at Dunedin Thunder at Dunedin_Thunder to vote for your player of the day, brought to you by ProFlow Plumbing and Gas. It will be up as the game goes on, so keep checking that Instagram page and follow and like, of course, the team. Play in the corner around the boards by the Thunder. Might just beat Morgan Blair out of the zone, and it does. He steps back in through the middle, gets taken down. No call. Harry Lowe away with one there perhaps. Barry played it to Ortis, but just away from his stick. Red Devils able to come out. Kyoko chasing this one down into the corner against Loizao. Loizao lost his footing but stayed with it.
Oh, big hit on Ian Otis there, but Harry Lowe.
There's a bit of an injury score from Ian Ortis, and I think the last home game didn't play much of the third period. Icing against the Thunder. They won't be able to change.
Remember Ian Otis, I think it was last season, just lit up the Red Devils up in Christchurch.
5 goals? 5 goals, I think?
Something
Yeah,
crazy.
I think it was 5 goals in a game.
They had to replace some of the bulbs in their scoreboard after that.
Hust sends it into the down low for the Red Devils. Loizao playing the body there. Red Devils come away with it. Comes up to Josh Lowe at the point. It's down low for Hust. Takes it to the top. Lost it. Ortis couldn't send it to Katsu Ikai. Opportunity lost there for the Thunder. They'll get a couple of fresh legs out there after that icing though, as Red Devils elected to take it back. Hust looking for the shot that's in the glove of James Moore. No rebound there.
We'll settle that down to get fresh lines out here.
Speaking of ProFlow Plumbing and Gas, big thanks to them. They're one of our main sponsors for the Dunedin Thunder this year. Dave and his team should be on your speed dial for all your plumbing and gas needs around the Dunedin area. Takes off one for the Red Devils. Play it up to the point. Low. Keeps it in. Pressured though. Got it down low into the corner. Morrissey. Back to Low. Gagnon with a shot from long range.
Good save. Off the handle of the stick there.
Yeah, you can hear that from up here. Opportunity for Turia. Oh, just escaped his stick. Eyes lit up. And
Good play by Hurring.
That was a great intercept there. Here he comes, hurrying. Drags his way to the front and taking a shot. And Carey in good position. Nice little move there from Hurring. We don't often see the stick handling from Hurring. Entered the blue line. And nice toe drag to the middle. Swift Contracting, your septic tank and wastewater system specialist based in Wanaka. Another important sponsor. Big thanks to them.
They've been loyal sponsors for many years now.
Joe
New
War.
sponsor is Esplanade. Good place to have a meal pre-game, post-game.
Ooh, looking for the tip in front there was Cody. Back off a shot from Boniface. Joe War trying to work his way.
A little stick tangle up there.
Yeah, trying to work his way around very low, but stick was pinned against the boards. War lost his footing, trying to win the puck in behind. Pass across ice, but nicely picked up by Boniface. A very big check from Brown. Is Lockie Boniface absorbed that one. That was really nice from Lockie.
I think Sean Brown absorbed that one.
Yeah, absorbed it on the ice. Oh, turnover there and taken down was Chris Eden. Arm stays down. I'm not sure what happened there. He just lost his footing, whether the stick got in his feet. Nice move, backhand shot.
Oh, flashing the leather, James Moore. Nice green colored glove there too.
Oh yeah, it certainly looks the business. That was a nice backhand shot there too. The transition game from the Red Devils. Yeah, sharp shot. That was Harry Lowe, I think, number 81.
And on the backhand to get that much acceleration on the shot and get it high.
Morgan Blair clears it to the neutral zone for the Thunder. Bigstead, good job. Got a stick in the way of the clearance. Kept it in. Route down low for Bigstead. No one in front of the net. He just delays into the corner. Gets to Blair. Keogh Cope got a stick on that shot from the point. And Keogh Cope with an opportunity to try and get an easy clear, but he's pinned to the boards. Thunder go in there. Red Devils come away with a go. And sent in and taking a shot was Shamil Dowdoff. Taking a hit there. It might have been his first shift of the game. Haven't seen him on the ice too much. But he did well to get it in, and that's the main thing. If you're going to take it over halfway as a defenseman, you either got to get that in over the blue line or send it in deep. Haast. With
got
speed.
the afterburners
He's been
on.
tipped there. He's been tripped, and that will definitely be a tripping. If you missed that one, I'd be questioning whether you've been to Specsavers or not.
Well, let the science speak for it. There is research that over 25 years of NHL hockey, that the team with the dark jerseys or the black jerseys tend to have more penalties called against them than teams with lighter jerseys. And it's not home ice advantage because the NHL had swapped light and dark for the home teams in the middle of that data set. So over several million penalty minutes.
Dark jerseys.
They should consider maybe a different kit.
Oh, it's a shot off the post. It's in
He doesn't
behind,
know where
is
it
it?
is.
Oh, he didn't. Yeah, James Moore was scrambling for a second there. Nice work by Joe Ward. Just got a stick on the pass. Power play unit working well here for the Red Devils. Winning possession back. Gagnon with it. Looks to the front. Shot and nice blocker save by Moore.
Good scoring opportunity, but Moore made a nice save there on Morrissey.
Oh, pass through the centre into the neutral zone. So Red Devils have to regroup with Morrissey and over the blue line. Chance to shoot it. Puts it to the centre instead, and the puck is deflected over the net.
Good play by Loisel there.
In behind to get a whistle.
A little bit of argy-bargy there behind the net.
Thunder penalty kill has been going quite well this season, running at 76% on the PK, so really can't complain about that if you're Thunder coach. Guillaume Lacronchet.
And they're dangerous with the potential shorthanded goals too.
Yeah, I think players like Bigstead,
Stegman. They turn the PK into a power kill.
Gagnon, pass across, shot, and kicked out by James Moore. The big save, cleared out to neutral zone by the Thunder. 40 seconds left on the power play for the Red Devils. yet to score on the power play tonight. This is their second opportunity, I believe. And cleared out by the Thunder. Down to Carey. Trying to get a change out of the Thunder. They'll get a couple of changes, but they're short-handed just for a second there before they get back. The Devils can't take advantage of that slow change. Back to the top. Gagnon with a shot.
Oh,
He
hit
hits
the post.
crossbar. Postal crossbar. Great opportunity. Here's an
Goes Will
opportunity
Barry.
for Will Barry. He's got Ikai. Will Barry's got speed. Gets it to Ikai. No, he can't get a stick on it. Goes through the blue paint. And Red Devils will pick it up. Power play over.
That's a good rush there.
Big hit in behind the play. Loisel took
Got a
someone
penalty
down.
coming.
I think it'll be against Loisel.
I'm going to get high sticking.
It was
Lowe's trying to find blood.
Harry Lowe went down. He'll get done for interference here, but the two players were kind of both really engaging each other there from the looks of it. I think neither one of them wanted to give up the line they were on, but potentially Loisel just a little bit more aggressive in that play there with the push down.
A force equals mass times acceleration.
He's a big unit, Sam Loisel. He's certainly making his position clear in the league with the amount of shots he's been putting on.
Have a little bit of a discussion here. I don't know what the
Wonder if they want to
extra meeting is here.
take both maybe for I don't know. So yeah, we mentioned Sam Loisel, and the Canadian import for the Thunder has got his parents over who come all the way from Quebec. They've been exploring the South Island, including a trip to Milford Sound. So one of the most beautiful places in New Zealand. Of course, you've got to make that trip if you're going to come all the way from Canada. Loisel says he's been loving his time in Dunedin, particularly being close to the ocean, something that's quite different from where he grew up in the south of Montreal. He's embraced the opportunity to travel and experience New Zealand during the NZIHL season. So, big warm welcome to Sam's parents. And another little bit of an interesting note there, Sam's brother Matthias been invited to attend the Colorado Avalanche development camp. So Loisel family having a good time at the moment. Looks like Sam Loisel's stepping out of the box. So I wonder what the development here is.
Are they sending him off of the ice here? I think he's going to get a game.
Are they? They are indeed. By the looks of it, he's been sent for. Well, we'll find out when we go to the stats page and that gets updated. That's a huge development.
I didn't see that much in it.
I honestly didn't either. I mean, the replay didn't look like a lot, unless they're saying he punched him on.
Giving him a 5 and an early night. The black jerseys, Sark again, science.
Science.
That's studies from the University of Florida, and that study was then redone with NFL penalties and showed the same thing for the National American Gridiron League, National Football League, study done out of Cornell. So the dark jerseys, there's something to that. Well, no better time for a shorthanded goal than when you're down for a 5-minute major, huh?
We'll do that face-off again. This is huge. This is a huge moment in the game with the Red Devils, the 5-minute major penalty, which means that if they score, they get to play the rest of the 5 minutes out, even if they score.
And Loisel will be done for the night.
Which is a big player to be missing for the Dunedin Thunder. Still waiting for the stats page to refresh, just to tell us what exactly he's been sent from the ice for.
It's never good when you see the committee meeting of the officials. They're usually not talking about dinner reservations. They could be talking about the Esplanade, but they're usually talking about upgrading a penalty.
Opportunity
here we go.
For the Thunder with Ian Ordis. Can he score short-handed? He can't. He got a shot on, but he couldn't beat Carey, and a follow-up chance from Beckstead put on net as well.
Better chances for Thunder than Red Devils here.
So far, 40 seconds into the power play. Ian Ortis. Yeah, clean breakaway. Probably would like to do a little bit more with that if he looked back on it, but sometimes
He had a bouncing puck that he had to settle down.
yeah,
Just didn't get much on it.
didn't get much on the shot either. Just funny old puck rolling on him. All right, so Lloyd Sells had 5 minutes for high sticking, is what they've called there. 5 minutes, so they must have deemed it was, I guess, intentional high sticking with, intent to injure perhaps for it to be a major like that.
And I don't think either player had benevolent intent with that collision.
Red Devils in the zone. Higgins, long shot. And save from...
Oh, they're going to call
James
Morgan
Moore.
here for the extracurriculars. They need to whistle that quicker. That goalie had control of the puck with pressure, and they never whistled it. They allowed that argy-bargy to go. I think Thunder may go down 5-on-3 here. That would be terribly unfortunate.
What's the call? And well, the pushing was probably fine, but he came in with a hand over the top as well. So yeah, he's heading to the box. That second hand, that attempt to push the head, probably is what got him done there.
It's a late whistle.
So full 2 minutes, 5-on-3.
This is trouble for Thunder. I think that study is proving its validity.
Well, sometimes they just start piling up, don't they, penalties? When you're in a sticky situation, you're down, you'd start trying to push a little bit harder to get those pucks clear the net. This would be huge for the Thunder here.
They're going to get a shorthanded chance out of it.
Beckstead, he's got Stigman going to the net, pulls up.
Oh,
he's scored!
Shorthanded goal!
What an effort from Cole Beckstead.
Cole Beckstead. He doesn't try anything, he just does it.
He lost the puck here. He went for the toe drag, which is what he does. Didn't really get a shot off, and then stuck with it.
On the backhand, just kept fighting through it. Take that. Short-handed ×2. Thunder on the board.
A 5-on-3, and the Red Devils allow a goal short-handed. That's a coach killer, that one.
Double short-hander. Oh.
Yeah. And the two guys we talked about too, Beckstead and Stigman, combining there.
That was all Cole Beckstead. He fired out of a rocket on that one.
Minute 40, 5-on-3. Red Devils into the zone. Easy setup here with the numbers they've got. Morrissey doesn't pull the trigger. Gagnon across to Haast. Moving it around the top there. Stigman pushing.
Another
Haast
penalty
out.
coming. Tim Karras coming off. His delayed penalty.
He's going to be slashing. Gagnon brings it to the top. Puts it on net. Follow-up shot off the side of the net. And Stigman knocks down the player in behind the net.
Beckstead gets hit there late.
Now Beckstead's
That was
down.
hit.
This is
Higgins took a shot at him behind the play here.
Beckstead is furious.
You better be careful. They'll call him.
Yeah,
They're calling the black team.
Called things for less for
Skate away.
Stigman is furious as well. He is having a go at Barron Wilson, the linesman, and he's going to go for a slash. I think the
Tristan
call
Darling's
was,
coming after Higgins here too.
I
don't think they're.
The Dunedin Thunder have got to be careful here. Their tensions
really
are getting
do.
high. They've really got to calm things down. Maybe time for a timeout. If you're the coach, maybe timeout and get the team just to settle down. Cool their jets. They're hot-headed. They're under pressure. Things are going against them, and they're getting more penalties here.
They're running out of space in the penalty box.
Yeah, they're not very big. They're not like
Can't fit any more in there.
I had to put them in the Canterbury penalty box. Yeah, this is getting ugly here for the Thunder. Yeah, they scored the short-handed goal, but
Maybe they're trying to set an NZIHL record for 3-on-5 shorthanded goals in a period. which they probably set the record with one, to be fair.
So you can't play with 2 men on the ice. The minimum is 3, so it won't be 5-on-2 here. It'll be 5-on-3, but it's extended with the penalties running over time with each other. And you don't get the 6th man on the ice either. That's just silly. They don't have enough room on the scoreboard. We don't have enough room on the scorebook on the live stream. So, Connor, can you make that happen? You just add more penalties so they just run down the screen and covering the entire ice. 11:45 gone in the period. Thunder lead 2-1. But under pressure here and feeling the heat.
So we're getting some discussion here from the Thunder bench with the referees. Now there's psychology research that shows that a dissenting voice in decision making improves the quality of the decisions and gets you to a correct outcome. But the referees I don't think they've read that study.
They might have. We had to ask them afterwards.
It's like the movie 12 Angry Men about the jury, where you have one dissenting jurist who eventually swings changes the mind of the rest of the jury. But you usually don't change the mind of the officials.
No, that's. I've seen people get blood out of the stone before they change the mind of an official. Let's talk about some of our sponsors here. Let's thank Entire IT. Easy to manage IT solutions that you understand. Simple, robust systems to make your business perform. Another key sponsor here this year for the Dunedin Thunder. Kia Photos, Andrew Mackay, capturing the moments you'll be talking about all season long. You can see all the results of his photography and the social media posts after the game, after the weekend's all done and dusted. Good win there for the Red Devils on the power play. Morrissey down low to Haast. Back to the top. Haast trying to go across the blue paint. It's loose. It's getting kicked around.
Oh, what a clearance by Otis.
Very good clearance there.
There wasn't a whole lot of place to put it where it was going to get to the end of the ice, and he found it.
Big pass up ice to Morrissey. He pulls up, lost his footing. Regathers it, gets it to Brown. Brown will walk the blue line. Haast on the far side. Skates it to the top. Again, on the shot. It's wide. He'll be picked up by Otis, and he'll get an easy clear down ice. Carey will play it in behind.
Otis has had a great shift there, penalty killing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's certainly one of the standout performers. And a great stick there and a clearance from Eden on the zone entry. So players out of the box, but of course, Stegman in there. Still a power play for the Red Devils. Sean Brown, backhand across. And he didn't pull the trigger there. I don't know why he didn't shoot that one. Yeah, Stegman's still in the box for the slash. Pass across. Brown, shot blocked. Follow up.
Oh, what a block by Eden. Eden blocked it.
Oh, did he?
Yes, Eden got a stick on that.
Wide open net. Wide open net for Gagnon. Here he is. To the middle. There, shot.
Oh, what a
block
save.
Oh, James Moore. Backhand out of the zone. Cleared down ice by the Thunder.
And new troops.
They're going to get 2 changes. Max Hurrien and Chris Eden. Hurrying back as Ian Otis just to break up the play. And what a fantastic play.
What a beast on the penalty kill, Ian Otis. Probably drew a penalty there, just didn't get the arm up.
Red Devils trying to work to the middle. Kept to the outside by the PK unit of the Thunder. Pass goes past the stick of Jan Turia. He had to chase it down.
That allows Beckstead to change. He's been out a long time.
30 seconds left on the 5-on-3. And then I think it'll be another 20 seconds on the major. Shot into the glove of Moore.
Oh, be careful there. Be careful, Morgan. You don't want to get called again.
No. Yeah. I think it's best just to keep those hands down at waist level if you're Morgan Blair.
Well, they've made it clear they're going to call those penalties tonight. You can't reoffend. You need to learn. It's rehabilitation in the penalty box.
We've got Morgan's sister, Dunedin Thunder women representative Lydia Blair, doing the camera tonight. She's probably whispering to herself, Morgan, don't do it again.
Lydia spent some time in the box herself. I've seen her play.
Oh, nice tip. Batted down out of the air by Gagnon with the hand. Great movement. Red Devils shot. Clearance off the post. Another post from the Red Devils. The rebound went straight to the player in front and he couldn't find the back of the net. 4-on-5. Thunder survived the 5-on-3. Joe Waugh on the ice. There's a shot from Haas, and it's right into the chest of Moore.
Wow, James Moore has been solid on this, killing off these penalties. His goaltenders are great.
Well, your best penalty killer is the goalie, of course. I think we all know that. What a cliche, but he really is making a stand tonight on this 5-on-3.
And no rebound.
5-on-3.
And it's so key to be able to hold that and get your whistle so you can change your troops.
I think he's going to be thanking that post just to his right, though, with that save on the rebound.
It's not a shot on goal.
No, it's not.
The goalie knows where the post is. You don't have to stop that.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure he'll be saying that. Clearance around the board. Won't come out. Josh Lowe keeps it in. Back to 5-on-5. Thunder killing off an epic 5-on-3.
And had a shorty.
And a short-handed goal. That's a huge moment in this game to get through that.
There's an offsides. Yep.
And they've done it without one of the best defenders in NZIHL as well. Really standing up here, the penalty kill unit for the Dunedin Thunder.
That was huge.
They still lead this game 2-1, even after all that. 5 minutes left in the second period. Second period intermission is going to be a good one tonight, folks, so make sure you don't miss that. I think there was maybe a little bit of problems with the bubble balls, the Zorbs, but hopefully they got them sorted out, because I love the Zorb intermission entertainment. Looking forward to it. In the meantime, we've still got a few minutes here in period 2. Turia with a shot along the ice, kicked out by Moore. So that's not Turia. That was Tarangi Hinari. Shot on, looking for the tip in front was Keogh Cope. Might have got something on it. Not sure if we mentioned the captains and alternates for the Red Devils, but Sean Brown, of course, is your captain for the Red Devils. If you're a Red Devil fan, you would have known that. But they're missing Luke Tappan and Mason Reese tonight. So standing in as alternates are Joel Keogh Cope and Hayden Boll. Puck goes towards James Moore and he covers up.
Do a redo on that one.
Game number 2 on tomorrow night. 6 o'clock puck drop. This game far from over, but it's been exciting so far. All sorts of drama. Long shot, kicked out by Moore. Played out to the side by the Thunder. Joe Waugh had it stolen from him and a shot on by Turia. Great hustle from Jan Turia. Puck goes all the way down. That'll be icing against the Dunedin Thunder.
No excuse. If you're in Dunedin and you're watching the stream tonight, come down to the rink tomorrow. If you're in your student flat, it's warmer in here than your flat anyway. Come on down.
Yeah, probably. The action's hot, of course. It's warming up here too. Tempers flaring. Everyone's a little bit hot under the collar, especially if they're wearing green. Eden lays it up ahead for Joe Orr. He just had it at his feet. Just had to sort of delay, pull up. Turnover, but Red Devils recover. Nick Willis doing a good job there. Logan Willis, sorry. Nick Willis is thinking of the Finance Minister, Nicola Willis. I don't think she'd be any good out there. Although she might prove me wrong.
Chris Holding took a stick from him.
Red Devils with a shot. Kept out by James Moore. I think they might have come up high. Trying to get a clearance though. Red Devils got away with maybe holding the stick of Cole Bixty there. Yeah, they won't make him happy. He's already...
Got to figure out somehow to stop him.
Sean Brown enters the zone, pulls up in the corner, looks to the point. Back to Sean Brown. Plays it into the corner, cycling at the Red Devils. Stegman though read it. Gets taken off the puck. Red Devils will still with it. Haast can't work his way to the front.
Oh, nice
Reversed it and into the feet though of Hayden Bowl. It's Margie Bargie in the corner. Josh Lowe chopping away at the feet of Stegman. Barry works it up to Ortis. Barry gets jammed along the boards by Josh Lowe. And Red Devils able to get the clear through the neutral zone. Bowl stolen off him by Ian Ortis. Just enough time to make a change. And the new line comes out for the Dunedin Thunder. Stolen. Eden looking to add to his point tally. Goes across and back in front. And Joe Waugh couldn't tap it home.
Little tic-tac-toe in front of the net there.
Oh, that would have been very, very pretty from the Thunder. A change in lineups just to try and get some momentum going. Chris Eden out there with Joe Waugh and Cole Beckstead.
Yeah, Becksted's been logging a lot of ice time.
He always
Well,
does.
had to with the 5-on-3 penalty kill, but he just took a short break and came out for a shift right away. Had a great scoring opportunity.
Thunder win the draw. Beckstead gets to Blair, just lost it momentarily. Gets it to the corner though for Eden. Still there for Thunder with Joe Waugh. Into the corner. To the point for Beckstead. Beckstead to Blair. He's got players in front. Takes a shot and a glove save from Tim
Good save
Carey.
with traffic in front.
Yeah, Chris
Good
Eden
shot.
was right there on the doorstep.
Shout a few more of our sponsors. Kia Photos. Andrew's down here taking his photos as he always is. Really wonderful images that get into the socials. Calder Stewart, Building More Than Projects. They're helping build Thunder Hockey, longtime sponsors.
Long shot from Stegman. Easy save for Tim Carey into the glove.
Anytime Fitness, where the grind happens. Stronger every season, all year, every session, all year round. Anytime Fitness, again, longtime sponsors of Thunder. Andy Bay Liquorland for all your beverage needs. Get down at the intermission. Get your drop for your post-game celebration tonight.
Stegman, long shot, hit the post, and it's in! It's in! Stegman with a bomb from the point. Thanks to Liquorland Andy Bay. Oh, we're going to have to see that one from behind. I'm not sure if that hit the post and then back into Tim Carey. This is a great angle for it. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's unlucky for Tim Carey. This time the post is not the goalie's friend, Michael.
not that time.
Does that count as a shot?
He should have blocked that one.
Because that counts as a shot and it hit the post and came back out.
Well, it's not two shots, it's just one.
Oh, Thunder take the lead by 2 late in the second period. Pass across, goes through everyone. Moving it up to Ian Ortis. Ian Ortis has got Will Barry with him. Ian Ortis takes it himself. And a save from Carey.
Carey was able to direct that out to the corner so there wasn't a dangerous rebound.
That's a couple of opportunities for Ian Ortis on the breakaway. Morrissey sends that towards Gagnon. Ortis flips it into the centre for out. Boniface set to behind. Stegman picks it up. Flips it to himself. Just a little bit too far in front. Back in front. No one there though. Ian Ortis is going to have to scoot back. His ball drags to the centre. And a stick lifted by Ian Ortis.
And Blair got back to change his direction.
Chris Eden pulls up, trying to get it towards the net where Morgan Blair was going. 2-on-1. Numbers here for the Red Devils. Low. Leaves it for Higgins, whose shot is wide to the far post.
Another weird bounce off the Zamboni door.
A couple of times we've seen that. Bigstead delays, sends it towards Blair, just out of his reach. That long stick comes dragging in. 5 seconds left in the second period. Round the boards. It'll come to Bigstead, but that'll be the end of the period. And
what an unusual period. The Thunder shorthanded forever and ends up with a shorthanded goal. And
yeah, that was
a weird goal off the post from Stegman.
It was interesting, and what was possibly the biggest turning point of the game, the extended penalty minutes against the Thunder. 5-on-3 for 4 minutes. Scoring shorthanded. That's huge, Michael.
And James Moore came up big, as did Cole Beckstead and Ian Aldous during that penalty kill. Tristan Darling was out for a lot of that as well. They did a really nice job of penalty killing. And penalty killing is just sacrificing your body for the team and putting in maximum effort.
Yeah, that was big. That sort of thing goes a long way towards winning the game. You can see our loyal fans up there. Big crowd in here tonight. Hopefully an even bigger one tomorrow. Zorb hockey, or Zorb football, I'm not sure. Zorb hockey, I believe they've got a wee inflatable puck. Inflatable puck. I'm pretty sure I've got the team here. We've got the Plumbing World staff, Gareth, Ismay and Fletcher, and some plumbers, Corey, Eddie and Bailey. I'm not sure which team is which, but it's blue versus pink and yellow.
But there's going to be penalties. They'll probably be against the blue team.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Michael, the dark colours.
Science.
Science. It is science. Big thanks to our volunteer staff getting all this intermission entertainment and the game experience running. Makes it some of the best game day entertainment in New Zealand. It's blue versus pink and yellow, and this is where you see the big hits, Michael. At least you should. Oh, there's one down already. There we go.
Oh.
I think these guys know what this game's all about. It's literally just poof.
That's got to be interference. That's nowhere near the puck.
That is nowhere near the puck. Ooh, there's a reverse hit from Pink.
Oh, here comes Stripes in there.
Oh, solid hit from Blue there on the puck. There's a bit of behind the puck play. Oh, Yellow just lost their footing. Thought they had an opening. More players heading to the ice. Oh, solid check from Blue. Oh, you can't do that though. You've got to get the puck moving up ice. You can't stand still. You're a sitting duck. And a shot from long range. Pink take the lead. Time for one more maybe. Drop that puck, Junior.
Looking ahead to next weekend as we've got another Derby weekend with Thunder taking on the Stampede in Queenstown, and then you'll have Admirals and the Swarm going at it in Auckland. I believe that one is at Admirals Rink.
Oh, there's a solid collision in mid-ice. Both players going down. Oh, Yellow thought they might have had an opportunity there. Far out. Blue was just cleaning up house here. And they're going to get sandwiched. Oh, Pink took out his own
self-inflicted there.
Yeah. Oh, who needs to play the puck? Yellow says, I do. Scores. Or did they miss? I'm not sure. They almost followed up themselves into the net. Ooh, that's a check-in from behind into the boards. Come on,
Does not
ref.
seem to be a boarding call in this league.
No, I don't think they even bother with those. This has descended into chaos. There are no rules. Pink's going to take the oh! Pink player had the opportunity to shoot, lost their footing on the way in. And the blue team seems to be clogging up the front of the net. Oh, somehow Pink scored. I don't know how they managed that. With all
I question if some of the participants haven't been to Andy Bay Liquorland.
Yeah, they might have been there beforehand. I think that'll do it. I don't think we've got any more time. We're going to have to get the groomer out there and clean the sites up for period 3. 20 minutes remain in this, the first game of the weekend. Thunder up by 3-1. Don't go away, folks. Period 3 coming up in 12 minutes. Hello everyone, so we're here with Luke Stegman of the Dunedin Thunder, and we've just got a couple of questions, Luke, going forward for the Ice Hockey Classic that's happening over in Hobart. You've been selected to represent Canada. Tell us what this means to be able to go over there and represent your country, Canada, over there against Team USA.
Yeah, so I mean, that's, one thing I never thought I'd have the chance to do, because back home, Team Canada, you got all the top players in the world playing for that team. So it's nice to do it here on the Southern Hemisphere, where I get to wear the maple leaf for the first time, which will be really nice. So I think it's going to be a really cool event. 3 exhibition matches. Yeah. I think they've already sold out, so that's going to be good fun. Hobart, never been there before. Can't wait to see what that place is all about. So I think it's going to be a really good time, and really proud and honored to be able to put the maple leaf on for once. So that's going to be really nice.
Yeah. What do you know about the game itself? Have you seen any highlight footages of previous games or anything like that? Yeah.
So when we got the call, I kind of looked a bit through their website, kind of looked through their social media to see what the whole tournament was all about. Mm-hmm. And it's a bunch of good players. It's a cool event. They put on a great show. So I don't really know what to expect as far as hockey goes, but I think we'll be fine.
Well, I guess anytime Canada plays USA, it's going to bring some sort of intensity, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, you saw the Olympics and the 4 nations and stuff. So when Canada and USA, we got a pretty good rivalry. So hopefully we can come out on top, and definitely going to be pretty fun for the fans to go and watch that rivalry down in the Southern Hemisphere, where you can't really see it that well.
So you're going to Hobart to play this, so you said you've never been to Hobart. Are you going to get any time to do anything fun activities over there or anything like that?
Yeah, so I think we're there for like a week. So, realistically, our hockey days, we want to be set, we want to get ready for those to make sure we're in shape. So, but then, on the off days, I know there's some great surfing there, so I definitely want to be going to do that. Yeah. It might be a little drive, I don't know how far it is or whatever, but there's one of the longest waves in the world, so definitely want to get on that and try it out. So I don't know about Sam and Cole if they're going to follow me there, but no, I know probably some nature stuff. We're going to visit. I don't know when's the next time I'm going to go to Tasmania, so hopefully we do the most of it and make it a good time while we're there.
Yeah, nice. So like we said, you're going over there with Cole Bigstead and Sam NZIHL. Do you think with the 3 of you going together, you'll be able to play as a unit over there on the Team Canada?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, right? Because we played together here all the time, so we kind of know our strengths, our weaknesses by now, and we've got a good little chemistry thing going. So hopefully they can put us on a line together. Sam's a left defenseman, I'm a right defenseman, works out properly. Cole's a forward, so we'll see where they throw him. But hopefully we could have a couple shifts together. I think it'd be a good look for the team here. Have the 3 Thunder boys. If we could get a couple goals, that's even better. And so no actual, I don't really know what to expect, no expectations, but hopefully we can have a couple.
Well, I can tell you one thing, Hobart does not actually have their own ice rink, so they'll be setting up a temporary rink within a stadium over there, which will be pretty big house, hopefully, pretty big packed stadium.
Now I've seen on the social media the progress of them kind of building their rink up for the event. Looks awesome. It's a really nice spot. They got a lot of space for fans. It's going to be a really cool event. I'm really looking forward to it. I think, as far as I mean, I play over in Europe, so we're used to having like a, a good amount of fans. I know Cole's really, really excited to go play, in front of those big crowds like we used to have when he played pro as well. So, no, it's gonna be really cool. They're setting it up properly, and I think really professional stuff that's going on down there.
Yeah, well, like you say, Cole, he's a bit of a showman. Loves to put on a big sally. So hopefully he'll get the opportunity to score a few goals.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked to him about it. I'm not a big Sally guy. I kind of get all wrapped up in my happiness when I score, and I freak out a little bit, and then people are around me, so I don't really get to do those. But if I can do one for a good picture at some point, that would be awesome as well.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, good stuff. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for joining us, Luke.
Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it.
Welcome back, folks. No mai, haere mai. Period 3, moments away here in Dunedin. Otipoti. We're here at the Dunedin Ice Stadium where the home team, the Dunedin Thunder, are leading the Canterbury Red Devils 3-1. My name's Matt Whifford. I'm here with Michael Staley, bringing you all the action. Michael, that second period was crazy. We saw one player ejected for the Thunder. We saw 4 minutes of 5-on-3 for the Canterbury Red Devils. They couldn't score. Thunder short-handed. What was going on? What was going on?
Well, it was an excellent penalty kill. We had Ian Otis made some tremendous penalty kill plays to clear the puck out, allow them to get some changes, and Cole Beckstead's just he's just a machine tonight. That was him single-handed effort scored that goal, and Tristan Darling with some good work on the penalty kill in his first game of the season. So, and James Moore with some really excellent goaltending during that penalty kill. So, I mean, Canterbury has to really be thinking they let the golden opportunity slip away.
Yeah, they'll be ruining those opportunities. Back underway here, period 3. Game 1 of 2 for the weekend. Vital competition points on the line here. Beck brings it in, puts a shot on net, bit of a rebound. Joe Waugh step behind, and Tim Carey gets the cover. Of course, I say it's halfway through the season for these two teams. Red Devils played 8 games out of 16. Thunder have played 6. But with the competition standings the way they are, if you can get 6 points here, Thunder would move to second place, and Red Devils move into. I think the Red Devils would move to second as well if they got two wins here. So, really important for the Red Devils not to fall behind, to get at least one win.
And Thunder are split every weekend. I think they need to look at getting 6 points out of this weekend to be able to move up.
Yeah. Eden wins the puck. He'll move it down ice towards the centre. Takes a shot. Low shot. Score!
How many times have we seen that out of Chris Eden? He just skated through the traffic, was patient, shot low to the far post, and in it is.
Just look at that. Beats 2 defenders and then puts it home. And that's why he has 500 career points in the NZIHL. Under the pads. He came off the boards. You're thinking no chance he gets through to defense there. There's too many sticks in the way. But somehow he manages to do it.
Just weave through everybody.
Second year in the Thunder. Spent most of his career up in Christchurch playing for the Red Devils. The one that got away for them. Bigstead, opportunity. Going for the wraparound. Can't tuck it home. Carey got across. Red Devils break it out with Gagnon. Through the middle. Shoots. He hit it. Did he put it straight up into the netting? Far
Yeah,
out.
that went off James. I think he got a stick on it. I think that's up on the
Thought he might have
fat
hit,
part of the stick.
Thought he might have hit the top of the post or top of the crossbar there, just from the sound. The way the Red Devils player drove through the middle there, created the opportunity for Gagnon there to get that shot away. Blair, nice job to do some work to get the puck out of the zone. Sean Brown, the captain.
Nice work by Akai.
Yeah, Akai, ever working hard and down low, trying to protect the puck from Sean Brown. Sean Brown, though, comes away with it, gets it up ice, sent back in by Blair. Doesn't go too far, and that'll be offside against the Thunder.
Akai's not very big, but he is completely fearless.
Yeah, coming to the Thunder this year and really making a mark. He is certainly not back down from the situations that have been put in, and he plays much bigger than his stature, right? Big player in little pants. Sean Brown is one of the most physical players in the league too, so he went toe-to-toe with him there. Good face-off win. Hurring moves it across to Stegman fires that one into the corner. Beck trying to play it up to the point. Max Hurring. Another funny bounce off the boards, off the doors in the corner. Turnover. Picked up by Darling. Just lost it. Follow-up shot. Turnaround from Beck. Went wide. Brown up ice. Past the skates and stick of Hurring. We'll have to go after it. Harry Lowe pushed them into the boards. Won the puck but couldn't get it to the front.
A little bit going on behind the ice here with Herring and Lowe.
There is arms stay down. Chris Eden with the puck. Bigstead trailing. Bigstead picks it up. Leaves it for all Eden. Turns back to the corner. Looks up top to Orr. Shooting. Low. Tipped. Almost tipped in goal by Eden. Bigstead across to Blair at the point. Brings it in low. Faked the move to the front. Bigstead. Stegman. Hard shot. Comes out to the corner. Morgan Blair's been pushed into the post. Net comes off its moorings. 3 minutes gone. Plenty of action here in the first few minutes in period 3. Thunder extend the lead 4-1.
Thunder are firing.
They've come out hot here, haven't they, in the third period, looking to extend their lead, and they have, and continuing their pressure.
We've got Simply Higher, getting the gear where it needs to be when it needs to be there. Simple as that. And that's what the Thunder are, getting the gear where it needs to be tonight.
Red Devils bring it out from their own zone. Looking to work it up the wing with Haast. Fabian Haast through the middle. Gets it across. Shot into the pads. Almost took it around the back. It was Morrissey. Blair dangles his way out of the zone. Entering the zone is an offside play. Joe Ward stepped too far ahead.
Mitchell Motor Corp providing Thunder Imports their transit that they need to get around to town, get to practice. Looking for a new ride, go see the Mitchell Motors team.
You'll know this next one, Michael.
Southern Gynecology, supporting community health, based out of Southern Cross Hospital in Invercargill.
Face off in neutral zone. Red Devils side of halfway in order to Gagnon. Red Devils into the zone. Pass across ice. Just off the stick of Hopkins.
Another Thunder alum.
George Hopkins scored his first goal of his career earlier this year. Waited a long time for that. Probably wasn't the goal he was hoping for, but it went in the back of the net, and that's all that counts. Goes on the stats page.
They all look the same on the score sheet.
I think it took a double deflection. Shot from long range. Big rebound. Red Devil player was there, but he was tied up in front of the net. Will Barry shoots high. It's into the glove of Carey.
Well, that was a sneaky, quick wrist shot, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah, it didn't take a lot to release that one from Will Barry. Fisher Hewitt plastering. Solid, reliable, and built to last. Just like a good decor. Speak to Jonathan and the team today. Customer of mine, Jonathan, comes in to see me and buys some plastering products. Had to get him a new plastic float for his plastering one. He bought one that was shaped like a banana. I had to give him a new one for free, but you know, these things happen in the world of retail. Morgan Blair pulls up in the corner, looking for a player. The point, no, he tried to dangle his way to the middle like Chris Eden and turned it over.
Also funny bounce. Oh, that looked like trouble, but it went behind the net.
Yeah, dangerous play.
Willis started to celebrate, but the puck was behind the net, not in it.
Rolling up the side of the net can often be deceiving. Some fools the goalies, fools the crowd sometimes when it hits the side of the net. Long shot and an easy save for James Moore into the glove. Saved 20 shots so far on 21 shots.
He's been on tonight.
Yeah, it's been good. Playing his Boniface plays it around the boards. Big Sid will get there and play it back to Boniface, who's got a little bit more time now to make the play out of the zone. Pass across to Joel Wall. Up the wing. Couldn't work his way to the middle. And a clearance off the boards by the Red Devils. Hurry. Good job on the blue line. Stegman puts in a... Sorry, that was Joe Wall putting in the reverse hit there.
Looks like he gave a little bit of an apology there, checked on the well-being of Josh Lowe. Prior teammates, because Joe Orr spent some time playing for the Canterbury Red Devils.
Big Sid fights through a check, gets it to the middle. Can he get a chop on?
We're going to get a call here.
Yeah, he went hard into the goalie. And
You're going to get called for interference?
He was chasing the puck, but he just kind of like stretched out, and then, yeah, Tim Carey had come out to play it as well. So they're just trying to occupy the same part of the ice.
And he's in the blue.
Yeah.
Yep.
It just got in front of Bickstead there when he poked it through the defender.
I don't think there's anything malicious in it. They're both just trying to play the puck, and it happens.
Opportunity for the Red Devils on the power play. Not the greatest night for them. Unable to capitalise on any power play so far, including their extended 4 minutes of 5-on-3. Bickstead, though, one of the important penalty killers for the Dunedin Thunder, on the bench for that penalty.
He needs a break.
Red Devils with possession. Haast pulls it back to the point to Morrissey. Morrissey can't get the shot through. There at the feet. Follow-up shot from the Red Devils. It's in behind the net. To the point. Gagnon works his way to the top. The Haas shot that went to the far side, and James Moore just got a piece of it around the boards and out to the neutral zone. Haast to the middle, across to Gagnon. His shot is deflected, goes in behind the net. It's on the side. Comes out to this near corner for the Red Devils.
It's been a pretty good power play for them.
Yeah, they've had possession. They've been moving it around. Thunder were unable to get a change. To the centre. Shot from Morrissey at the feet. And shot goes in behind.
Good clearance by Morgan Blair there. That'll allow them to get some fresh legs on the ice.
Stegman did a good job of just taking away the body from the player in behind, and that allowed Morgan Blair to swoop in. Chris Eden's still out there. Going on with a shot.
Big save.
Save that goes into the netting and behind James Moore. Chris Eden, Willie go for a change. I know he's fit, but he's been out there for a long time. He's going to stay on. Lockie Boniface and Max Hurry. Power play unit. Change up for the Red Devils. Number 2 was out there. And they can't win the puck, and Thunder get it clear. Only a few seconds left. Logan Willis, hard pass across ice. They go on behind the net.
Penalty's over.
Bickstead back out there. Immediately wins the puck. Looks for a pass. Finds Eden. Onside. Eden trying to get to the front. Oh, that bouncing just past Bickstead.
Almost had his hattie.
Harry Lowe. And behind the net. Still with possession. Works to the front for Turia, but he was tied up. Sent back in by Park. Big Sid coming up the left-hand side. Looking to centre it. Finds Stigman. Lost it when he went to pull the trigger on the shot. Back into the middle to Will Barry. And we've got a penalty here. Penalty on the Red Devils. Jan Turia will head to the box. Tripping on Jan Turia. This
big power play here for Thunder. They can put this game away with another goal.
11 and a half minutes to go. Period 3. They're up by 3. The Thunder. Good face-off win for the Red Devils, but well kept in. But a falling Morrissey forces the puck out of the zone. Stegman gets in, looks across to Ortis. Ortis shoots. Puck goes up high.
Off the shoulder of Carey. Dangerous shot there.
I don't know where the puck is. Where? I think it might be.
It was inside his blocker.
I think it might have been. He's been strong tonight, Carey. Big stead for the Thunder to take the draw. Doesn't win it. Can they recover possession, the Thunder? Big stead.
So if you haven't already done so, get in and vote for your player of the game.
Stegman shot, scores! Open net. Carey could not get across. And the Stig hammer puts it into the back of the net.
And you could just see that before it even occurred. Beckstead with the pass, bang.
Yeah, that first move from Carey was just to drop. And then once he put that pad down, he didn't have the push. Yeah, he expected the shot from Beckstead. Stegman.
Well, these things happen when you have one extra player on the ice.
Power play went to work, come away with the spoils. Thunder lead 5-1 here, period 3.
You get to hear the goal song. I would like to propose a new NZIHL rule where the teams have to use a New Zealand band for their goal song.
Hey, yeah. Oh, that's
It's
offside.
offsides.
That is definitely offside. I like that idea, Michael. At least for the New Zealand Music Month, you know, to start things off. Pretty sure that's during the season.
I think the Admiral should go Anchor Me by the Muttonbirds.
Yeah, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I do.
You do Outlook for Thursday, could be the Thunder goal song.
Yeah.
Tuesday is a Thunder Day. Every day is a Thunder Day in Dunedin.
Did we get through all our sponsors there, Michael? I think we.
Yes, we did.
We've got a few more, don't we? We've still got a couple more. I got Fisher Hewitt Plaza. We've got 2 more. We'll get to them eventually. In the meantime, play happens to carry on in the Thunder zone. Haast.
We got more drain laying. The only way the Canterbury is going to get one through James Moore, I think, is to lay a drain and put it under him.
Will Barry moves to the front, goes around. Oh, he can't take it home. He did everything but tuck it into the back of the net.
Uh-oh, we got Haas behind everybody.
That looked offside. Yeah, he was offside. He was definitely offside, I think, there. Oh, Will Barry dangled his way to the front.
He did everything but put it in the net.
Just under 10 minutes to go here. 37 shots for the Dunedin Thunder, up to 24 for the Red Devils. It really has been the Thunder period so far. They came out strong. They've continued this strong form. And they were rewarded with a power play goal. Crowd is enjoying the game so far. Another big crowd here in Dunedin, doing really good numbers here. Really good stuff from the Dunedin fan base.
The league has done well to really grow this sport. Just the following of these games has been tremendous, and Canterbury's been drawing really big crowds for their home games. Stampede are always full and very crazy loud crowds. I think the Admirals had sellouts, so I think the crowd support has been really good for this league this year.
Good signs for the future for the New Zealand ice hockey community. Red Devils looking to break it out. Another funny bounce off the boards, but Gagnon will come out with it. Trying to work his way through the middle, but Thunder close the door. Bigstead picks up the puck, gets to the middle, trying to dangle through, pushed off the puck, trying to get that back to the point, but there was a change of foot for the defenseman. Morgan Blair brings it back, looks up the middle, and behind Katsu, Ikai, but he's able to get there first. He got the icing waved off, but the puck just out of his reach.
It's good hustle. These young players have been impressive.
I mean, that's the way to win the coach's admiration, isn't it? It's just hustle. Hustle hard, never give up on the play. If you're going to do anything, it's going to be skate hard and fast. Pressure that puck. The rewards will come. If you're going to play like that, they're going to come. Yeah, I don't think he's scored this year so far, but they will come. Morgan Blair to the front, just past the back end of Ikai.
Still working.
Pressuring that puck. Gets his stick thrown away for good measure. He'll pick that up. Head back to the front of the net. Chris Eden. No, sorry, that's Joe Warren behind the net. With Ollie Rout. Ollie Rout shoots. He had Ikai open there. Ikai again. Just bouncing away from him. Morgan Blair across. Rout shooting. That's deflected up high and into the netting.
What a good play by Blair there to pull that back and just skate to some space and have some time. And he made a nice cross-ice pass to get the scoring chance.
Morgan Blair has really matured as a player over the last few years for the Dunedin Thunder. He's been overseas playing in North America, working on his game, and he comes into this season looking sharper than he ever has. His confidence with the puck has grown. I like the way last year he started to skate the puck up through the neutral zone himself, and this year he's just looking really composed on defense as well.
You see his confidence levels grown so much.
Yeah. He comes, hang on. Shooting, deflected up into the net and again, and good defense from Stegman. I don't know if we got Dunedin iBike higher in there. We might have done, but we're going to do it again. Cruising the city in style with Dunedin iBike high. Perfect way to roll through Thunder Country. Big thanks to all our sponsors this year for the Dunedin Thunder.
And the Thunder's put together a really nice package for sponsors with tickets and the graphics around the rink. They've really made it a valuable package to those who are sponsoring the team. If you own a business, consider sponsoring the Thunder next season, or the Thunder Women's.
Thunder Women having a great season so far as well. Ian Ordis gets away from the defenders. Trouble though, knocked off the puck eventually by Sean Brown, who's
3-on-2 here. Got numbers.
Strong on the puck. Oh, he couldn't pull the trigger there. Lifting the stick, I think, was Cody Bick. Yeah, great back check there from Cody Bick. Don't forget to head to the Dunedin Thunder Instagram page at Dunedin_Thunder. Vote for your ProFlow Plumbing and Gas Player of the Day. There's a number of people it could be. Turnover, but Bigstead couldn't keep it in the zone. Looks up to Chris Eden. Eden centering pass to Bigstead, across to Ollie Rout, and Tim Carey came across to make the save.
Well, that was a pretty play.
That was really pretty. Chris Eden, the soft little hands to Bigstead.
And the patience that they have to hold on to the puck to make the pass. They're not, they don't panic with the puck. They wait for it to develop.
Well, the goalie's got to respect the shot from Bigstead, because we've seen him put it home in some really tight situations. His first goal of the game was, a tough angle. Somehow got it through. Lockie Boniface, good job there. Got himself free of the defence. Bigstead around the top. Dancing with the puck. Getting himself into a tight situation. He's lost it. Jan Turia got a step, but coming back, he follows up, he
he
scores! What a goal from Jan Turia.
He lost it initially. Blair got back and disrupted him, but he stuck with it and kept the puck in front of him and put it in the net. It was a good play by Turia.
Yeah, I thought Morgan Blair had caught him. He's got that long reach, and he does get a piece of it, but Jan Turia stuck with it. There's a lesson there for a few kids out there watching. Cole Beckstead just got himself hemmed up a little bit on the blue line, and the pressure just kept pushing and pushing and further out. He tried to make a late move to put it through the legs, and maybe a little bit overconfident with his abilities there.
And there's nobody behind you in that situation.
That's right. When you're the last
the
man,
goalie.
yeah, when you're the last man, you really got to be sure of those plays. Lead down to 3. 6 minutes to go.
Sean Thompson's out there. I think this might be the first time we've seen him this evening.
Morgan Blair skates it into the zone, lost it to Turia, recovered and sent it back in behind the net. Will Barry, the forward, back on defence, around the boards to Stegman. Plays it up the boards. Ikai just onto the bench though, didn't want to play it, or maybe he was trying to change. Or working all alone amongst 3 players. Got it to Eden, who got it to Ortis, who put it on net, and a save from Carey just closed the door.
Joe Orr is just a one-man wrecking crew on that play.
Yeah.
And 3 Canterbury players tried to get the puck out of the zone, and Joe just said no.
Yeah, that's my puck. That is just quintessential Joe Orr. That's why Lockie Boniface looks up to Joe Orr. I talked to him earlier this week about players that he admires in the NZIHL, and he said Joe Orr, just for the type of gritty player that Joe Orr is. And that's a classic Joe Orr fight in the corner there, coming away with the puck. Almost turned it into a goal. Chris Eden couldn't hold that puck in. It just went past his stick. Stegman floats one across to Blair. Backhands it into the zone. Willis keeps it away from Beckstead. Turnover. Chris Eden picks it up. Oh, I don't know if he knew. I think he thought Beckstead maybe was offside, but Beckstead had tagged up there. Could have gone in. Players you could be voted for your player of the day. You got Beckstead with 2 goals, Stegman with 2 goals. Hang on. Wraps it around, scores!
Oh, we have ourselves a game here.
A great move around behind the net by Gagnon, who's one of the leading scorers in the league, and that is why. Just the speed to get around, and James Moore absolutely nowhere to be found. It was just so fast. He lost his net and he couldn't really push across there.
A little bit of loss of focus by the entire Thunder team there. They need to get reset here. They've made this a little bit harder for themselves now to close this out.
Yeah, 2-goal lead. At one point it was 4, and there's still plenty of time left. 4 minutes is an age in hockey. I think we all know that. If you've watched enough hockey.
When you're down 2 goals, you can still pull your goalie and make interesting things happen. So that's offsides.
Both teams got the timeouts. So if things start to go a little bit pear-shaped for either team, they can elect to take that timeout. Red Devils have a shot that goes into the chest of...
And credit to the Devils, they haven't given up. They've come back firing here in this 3rd period.
Yeah. Thunder need to keep their wits about them. 4 minutes to go. They can't let what they had a 4-goal lead. They can't let that creep into their minds of, yeah, we've got this one sewn up. This team of players in red is too good for that. especially with the players like Alex Gagnon and Fabian Haas who have been lighting up the league. Tristan Darling getting stuck in there. Working up against a couple of Red Devils players. Willis comes out with it. Sean Brown plays it up ice. Stegman will get there. Plays it hard across ice.
Eden change a little bit.
Eden across to Ortis. Ortis stepping in. Back to Eden. Eden goes on the forehand and a save from Carey.
Yeah, Eden had trouble settling that one down. It's kind of a rolling puck, so when he got the shot off, he put it right into Carey's chest. There's midsection.
Yeah, Thunder with another great entry into the zone and numbers moving that puck across left and right, but Tim Carey tracking it all the way. Big thanks to all our volunteers here tonight, making this game as good as it is. Shot there, scores! Oh, how did that go in?
Joe Orr, I think it went off the back of Carey's leg and in.
Oh, a bit of a nothing play off the face-off. And somehow, Joe Orr's tucked it in. Comes through from his own face-off and just backhands it. Carey was not ready. Oh, that's a killer after all their hard work to come back into this game. Oh, there's nothing there. How'd that go through? How
He just didn't have his post sealed. And that's one there where those defensive zone draws are so important. So Thunder ends up with possession of the puck right off of the draw, and in your net it goes.
Big shout out to our in-game MC, Josh Ratcliffe, firing this crowd up. Apparently you could, here's a long shot. Apparently you can hear the Thunder, Let's Go Thunder chart from out in the car park, shaking the roof. A big Josh Ratcliffe stepping up into the MC role this year. Doing a great job. Loves his hockey.
He's playing really well as a goaltender in the social league this year too.
Kept in by Boniface. Ian Ortis gets around one, puts it to the back of the net. This time Carey's got that post sealed up nicely. Ian Ortis knocking on the door tonight, looking for a goal. Topped away from the Red Devils by Ortis. Rout across to Eden. Shot, big rebound, Rout couldn't find it. Popped down in front. Red Devils have the puck. Haast doesn't have many options. Walks into the zone himself. To the corner, no one on the point. Takes a hit. Gave it up to Eden. Eden's got nowhere to go. Pulls up, finds Bigstead. Bigstead's got Darling and Stegman with him. Looks to the trailer. Chris Eden. Shooting through traffic. Willis, though, in the way. Blair had to check himself as he went into the zone. Alex Gagnon drags it to the front, shoots it high.
Made a nice move, just didn't hit the net.
A few shots from the Red Devils going over the top, especially in good positions. Nice back pass from Haast. Gagnon shooting, scores! What a goal! From the sharpest angle you could ever imagine. Put it over the shoulder of James Moore.
Well, he smoked that.
What a lovely play into the zone there as well.
I'm going to need to check the net. I think there might be some embers from it still burning.
Yeah, that's a ripper.
Flip the water bottle over.
High scoring affair here in Dunedin. 6-4.
You got a timeout taken.
10 goals. How are you not entertained by this? A minute 23 to go. 43 shots for the Thunder. 29 for the Red Devils. The game's not over though. 6-4, 2 goals is tenuous lead at best, considering there's been 10 goals scored so far.
I suspect we're going to see Tim Carey come to the bench here once if Canterbury gets possession here.
Yeah, and they've got themselves a wee rest too, so they can keep those players out there like Fabian Haast, Alex Gagnon, who's the last goal scorer. So they'll be keeping those players on the ice. Tim Carey back into net for the draw. Five goals in the third period, keeping this crowd on the edge of their seats. Willis across to Brown.
They need to get offensive zone possession if they're going to get their goalie out.
They need to get it in.
Get
Sean Brown.
Attacker, here it comes.
He brings it in.
Carey's coming.
Takes a shot, rebounds, goes in behind. Empty net down the Red Devils end. They've turned it over. Thunder want to get the puck and get it out. Puck jammed up on the far boards. They move it to the point. Red Devils in behind. Willis does a good job there, keeping it in. Steps down into the circle. Shot. Didn't know where a puck was for the moment. Did James Warren a long shot from
gonna go
behind
for
the net.
icing.
That'll be icing. 28 seconds left. 27. Maybe that'll go back up.
I think that might have been better advised, just to flip that one up in the air and drift it down slow. Keep the clock running.
Yeah. Tempting to go for that empty net goal though, isn't it?
It's a tough ask though for Red Devils. 2 goals in 27 seconds.
They get the draw though. Willis across to Brown. Shot. Loose puck. Jammed wide into the corner. Cleared out by Stegman. That'll go around the boards. That'll be another icing. But precious time off the clock.
Yeah, time's getting too short here for Canterbury. It's 11 seconds.
Yeah, you would expect it's just a bridge too far for the Red Devils now. They can still get one. They can still get two, but it would have to be a record to score 2 in 11 seconds. But Will Barry almost had one in 7 seconds off the first draw of the game. Ooh, there was a shot that got deflected and it almost went to the stick of Morrissey. There's an opportunity, bouncing puck. And Gang On just couldn't get it. And a long shot is wide, but the time was up anyway. Thunder victorious here on a Friday evening in Otepoti, Dunedin.
Gonna
6-4.
Gonna send everybody home happy tonight if you're a Thunder fan.
That's right.
There's some red up in the stands.
There's a bit of red. There's a bit of red. They would have liked the fight that the Red Devils shown, especially towards the end of that game, and it looked like it was getting a bit beyond their reach, but 4-goal lead almost evaporated for the Thunder.
Well, Red Devils can be encouraged with the fight in their team. They brought it back and put in good effort, and I think that bodes well for their team tomorrow. It's hard to win 2 in a weekend in this league.
That's right. Yeah, we've seen so many split weekends. Player of the day, your Proflow Plumbing Player of the Day has been awarded to James Moore by the looks of it, I think. The preliminary numbers coming out. Did a good job in net, kept the Thunder in front for most of the game after they went down by 1, but then the Thunder came back, and good job by him.
And I think the story of the night is that Thunder penalty kill in the second period when they killed off about 4 minutes of 5-on-3 with a shorthanded goal.
Yeah,
I think those are golden opportunities for Canterbury, and they just could not capitalize.
Yeah, I've got to say that was definitely the defining moment of the game. That could have easily been at least 2 or 3 goals for the Red Devils. They had the major penalty. They had a 5-on-3, and then they had another 5-on-3 because of the penalties that the Thunder were taking, just silly penalties, getting a little bit fired up. So yeah, they'll be looking at that segment of the game thinking what went wrong or what didn't go right on that power play.
And one more point for tomorrow is see what will happen with Sam Loisel. Is he going to be eligible to play for Thunder tomorrow?
Well, I was looking at the penalties, and they'd given him a 5-minute for high sticking and a 20-minute for high sticking. So, yeah, I guess we'll find out tomorrow.
I think disciplinary will look at it and see if they downgrade that.
Yeah, that's an interesting one, and they would be missing him. But they did well tonight without him, especially on that penalty kill. They did really well. They had some players that stepped up. Ian Ortis, especially well, you know. and the crowd appreciates the home team. 3 points in the bank for the Dunedin Thunder.
That's a good start to the weekend for them.
Yeah, moving into equal second place after that with the pure New Zealand Admirals. Hey, thanks for joining us, everyone. What a pleasure it's been to bring you this live game. Big thanks to our live stream crew, Connor Dobson down below on the computer doing the technical side of things, keeping the stream running, and Lydia Hortob-Blair on camera doing a wonderful job as she has done in the past. My name's Matt Whiffen.
And Mike Stately.
Thanks, folks. We will see you tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Make sure you're there.